guys, it's me, Kara. Welcome back. It's been a while since I last filmed my last video. If you watched it, was me in the hospital when I had a surgery for my colon cancer. The surgery removed like 18 inches of my colon, and it removed the tumor. And then the tumor was sent off to pathology. So while I did know that it was cancerous, and I knew that because there was a sample biopsy taken during the colonoscopy, which was in October, so I knew it was cancer, okay? But when they sent off the tumor to pathology, and that's when you learn what stage cancer that you have. So, yeah, in the last couple of videos, I said that I was really hoping it was stage 1, that it was going to be an easy ride. And that worst case scenario, it was going to be stage 3. So the reason why I knew that the worst it could be was stage 3 was because I had CT scans of the chest, the abdomen, and the pelvis. And those showed no other tumors or issues or anything. I apologize for not getting this video up earlier. Which, honestly, I've been avoiding it. I've been avoiding filming. I've been avoiding the cancer, I guess, because I haven't been on my Instagram, and I haven't, I don't know, I've been kind of hiding out in my house here, which it didn't seem like it was hiding out because I was like recovering from the surgery, but realistically I was hiding out and I wasn't facing what I learned in mid-November. My surgery was November 1st, and I learned this mid-November. So here we are, it's mid-December, and I know what stage I have. So I have stage 3 colon cancer, and that means that I have to go into chemotherapy. Okay, so I meet with my oncologist. This is a new person to me. I meet with them next week, and they will give me what the treatment plan will be. I pretty much know what the treatment plan will be because it's kind of like what the common plan is for someone with their first stage of chemo for this type of tumor. When is it going to start? I don't know. It could be next week after I meet with the oncologist. I meet with her on the 23rd. So I don't want to start on the 24th or 25th. It could be the 26th, but I also have a second opinion set up for mid-January. So I don't know. I don't know when it's going to start. It's going to start very soon, though. It's going to be tough. It's going to be really tough. So the oncologist will give me, will answer just all the questions about how aggressive it is, what the future will be. I mean, basically, I think, you know, you finish chemo and then you do a lot of scans, you do a lot of surveillance on your cancer to see whether it's coming back, whether, God forbid, it goes to other areas of your body, like other organs. If that were to happen, that would be stage 4. I'm stage 3 right now, and what happened was that the tumor grew through the wall of the colon, and it got into the lymph nodes. And when it gets into the lymph nodes, that's when it's stage 3, and stage 3 means chemo. So that's the story. It's been really tough. You know, I didn't talk about this, but Pat retired. My boyfriend retired in December. So we thought that, you know, we were going to have a nice retirement, and we're going to be able to do things and travel and everything. Well, you know, then COVID came, so we would have waited on traveling anyways, but we thought we were going to have a nice retirement. So he retired in December, and I started getting sick in February, where I started having symptoms and everything. And so I started, I was in treating with the doctors and getting examined and going to specialists and doing tests and everything since February. So it took from February to October for someone to finally say, you know, you need a colonoscopy and for this to be found. That was unfortunate. That was unfortunate. I wish that, I don't know, that someone caught it earlier. But here we are. So I'm going to be fighting it. I'm going to be doing chemo. You know, I'm not going to be at home drinking juices expecting for the cancer to go away. I promised Pat that, like, right as soon as I got treated. I said, Pat, listen, I'm going to fight this. I'm going to do everything I possibly can, okay? I'm not going to be doing wacko treatments of juices or whatever. I just wanted him to know that. And I want you to know that, too. So I'm going to be fighting it. Chemo is the next thing. I had a surgical procedure last week to put in a port right here. God, stop crying. It's underneath here. It was implanted. The port is about this big, and then it has like a tube that gets put into like your goes over your chest or clavicle and goes into one of your veins that goes, I don't know, to like your heart or something. So it's called a chemo port. It's a portacath. So yeah, I've just been having tons of tests, procedures, you name it. And this was I didn't explain why it was put in. This was put in so that the chemo, rather than going into these veins, which the chemo could collapse all the veins, because the chemo is essentially poisons, okay? It could collapse all the veins. So instead, it goes into this little device underneath the skin, like the needle just goes right into the device through the skin, and I don't know, it goes into your system in an easier way, in a way that doesn't like collapse your veins. That was last week, and so yeah, I haven't been on Instagram, and I obviously haven't been filming videos, and I don't know whether I'm going to be filming videos through chemo. I mean, I know that some people do that, like my chemo journey, and they do that. I don't know if I'm going to do that. I may. If I do it, I want to do it in a positive way. I don't know if I'm going to do that, because the editing is the part that takes a lot of time. So I guess we'll just have to see how that goes. And to all of you guys, you know, I really apologize for leaving anyone hanging. I guess what I do is it's an avoidance mechanism, tactic, you know, when you have something that's really tough for you to deal with. I don't know, I'm sure a lot of you can relate. I'm probably not the only one. But I think it's just an avoidance tactic. I haven't seen any friends. I've barely been out of the house. And part of that has to do with the healing from the surgery, and part of that has to do with just avoidance. So I look forward to talking to you guys in the comments, and I know that a lot of you have had cancer in your family. Maybe you yourself are a survivor, or maybe, you know, your parents or your grandparents have had to fight cancer. I never had cancer in my immediate family, like my parents, my grandparents, or anything, so I never had the experience of like watching a loved one go through cancer. I didn't have any experience, so here I am. Now I get a lot of experience because I'm dealing with it myself. But if you are a survivor, you know, feel free to give me a little words of wisdom or tell me about your story. I was reading some of the comments. I'm sorry I didn't get to all the comments in my last couple of videos, but I did read some of the comments, and you know, a lot of you guys have dealt with it, and a lot of you guys are survivors yourselves, so it's it feels good for me to read that you guys have fought it and you guys have come out on the other end as a survivor, that you beat your battle. It's awesome to hear that kind of thing. So say hi in the comments, and I will see you in the next video, okay? Or see me, you can see me over at Instagram, which is Champagne Taste on a Beer Budget XO. That's my screen name. And I will catch up with you guys soon, okay? Wish me luck. My oncologist appointment is on the 23rd. And I mean, sometimes these oncologists, they have you go into chemo the next day. Sometimes I know that they've done that to other people that I've spoken with. But the next day is Christmas Eve, so I might try to just wiggle out a couple of days so that I don't have to start until like the 26th if she does want to throw me in immediately. Okay, well, I got a lot going on, and I gotta go now. I'm gonna go to Ulta actually, and do a couple of things and drop by TJ Maxx for a little tiny bit of Christmas shopping. Bye guys, stay safe. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.